And fall in, my fellow scout troopers, and welcome to the Napoleon Total War 3 4v4 battle replay today, coming from yours truly. My allies today are Pingu de Toli, Francis de Saxe, Sake. Our opponents today are the Dude of Wellington, Bring Back Militia, the British Fishish Machine, Scottish Person, and the map today is Italy 6-B. We have two French armies today, one Osmanli or Ottoman Empire, and we have Polska/Riben. Now, our opposing factions today are Russia, Austria or Österreich, we have Great Britain, we have England/Portugal. Pingu is commanding the Ottoman Empire, and we were kind of wondering what the hell he was thinking. He's charging into three opponents, potentially four opponents, pretty much straight in front of him, and it's going to take a little bit of time for us to actually catch up to him. Our cavalry is moving up towards him to provide some support until our armies arrive. But Pingu's taken a lot on himself here and is charging straight down the throat of the British Empire. Ottomans challenging the skirmishes of Great Britain. Okay, Ottomans forming up 4 units here to take on Britain. Britain's only sending up 2. I wonder why Pingu's falling back. He has Britain outnumbered here. Now he's trying to create space for his artillery to fire in potentially. Now that was Pingu's moment there to take out those 2 units. Well, you know, shoot, get some kills. Taking out's probably a bit of a stretch. Good artillery hit there from England. That's a lot of artillery strikes. Well, it's a combination of Pingu's own artillery and Britain's. So I think Pingu killed some of his own troops there. Well, so far England is slightly in the lead here. Ottoman's got a few casualties or a few kills here and there. But it feels like it's slightly leaning towards England right now in this fight. Alright, they're gonna go in. We've got reinforcements coming in. Those belong to Sake, I believe. And Francis is commanding Polska/Riben from memory. I think he's trying to take out the British artillery, but England has their cavalry support nearby. He won't get there in time. Pingu should really be winning this fight. He's got England hopelessly outgunned. I mean, the closer England gets, the better it should actually suit the Ottoman Empire, since they do contain a lot of good long-range shooters in their roster. One weakness, of course, is the morale of the Ottomans, so if they don't start killing a lot of British troops very quickly, they're in trouble. Ottomans are trying to mask their approach there with their cav. They're moving to take out the skirmishers. Looks like they got caught. I don't know. Oh, there's a general. Artillery is right there. Just count your lucky stars wasn't firing canister shot. Ah. Oh, will they break? Will they break? No, they won't. Bugger. So close. Britain here holds them off. We've got a large Honda faction. That one ain't cheap. My cav's now arriving. We've got a pretty large cavalry force over here. I'm going to start using it soon. This hill is good for artillery deployment. That's why France is up here. Pingu, in hindsight, feels like he's a little bit too far out front. The cav tried to take out skirmishers with some cavalry support nearby. That wasn't a good idea. Still, Apostle's moving up towards him. Apostle maybe should just deploy here on the hill and just keep an eye on England-Portugal. He's got the high ground. Might as well maintain it. He can shoot the artillery over his force's head straight into the enemy. It could be what he's considering. His army's forming up at the base of the hill, which is good to see. England's probably inside this house here. Flanders is my cav. We have France Amalgame. I think we took out the artillery of England, most of it. Now we're just sort of keeping our cav in position, just watching the enemy while the rest of our armies move up. It's funny, we're back briefly because I wanted to show you this. We had here, I think, Sake deploy his artillery, his set of 8-pounders, and in a desperate bid to minimise casualties, the England player here stretched out his unit. He ran away, and he stretched out his whole unit into one long thin line. So in the event a direct hit, well, hits him, he can only take out maybe 4 or 5 troops at most. Like, it won't hit the bulk of the unit though, it won't be bunched up. Alright, battle over here is starting to heat up a bit. Polska needs to move forward. They haven't cleared the crest of the hill here, they're on top of it. England's running down the road. Why Polska isn't turning around and taking him on is anyone's guess here. It's 2-on-1 now, right here. Three on 2 for the moment. See, Polska's put himself at a disadvantage. This is a horrible position to be in. He's run over the hill, so these units are really shooting into the ground. It'd be a shock to me if they were hitting anything. Because both of them are basically having to shoot through the ground to hit each other, as it stands. That was a good volley there. Saw a lot of troops get hit over here. I can barely see the heads of the other soldiers over there. Polska shouldn't be retreating. He's got his army in position here. He can bring a lot more force to bear than England can right now. He's got the numbers, he can overwhelm England. But he keeps retreating, allowing England to pursue and fire into his rear. England is weakening him. What should be an advantageous position to Polska is seems to be slipping from his grasp. I'm moving up. I'm getting ready to face off against Austria at the moment. I was kind of hoping to get into position before they really spread out here to fire into that blob of troops. A player can only dream of such a thing. Now, I'm moving up to engage. And Ottoman's moving up with me. That reassures me. I was getting a little bit nervous here to move up. If my ally wasn't going to move up with me. Saka is sticking well clear of the fight for some reason. His presence would have been a bit more welcomed to the right when Pingu was moving up here. Alright, we're all forming up here. Gotta be worried of close quarter fights. In close quarter, you'd think the French should be winning, wouldn't you? Well, these guys here started flaking pretty quickly. Didn't break. I'm enjoying how this battle has started over here right now. Got my first break. But Austria is dangerously close to outflanking me. That hasn't been lost on me. I'm trying to move units over there now to shore up that area.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Yeah, my general is close by. I'm trying to keep my general near the line. Yeah, these are my guys. These three units got caught on something. I don't know what kept them delayed, but they fell way back behind the army, behind the rest of the army. My left wing, my right wing, sorry, is in danger. Is dangerously close of faltering. Pingu's bringing up more troops, but I'm falling back right now. Just trying to reorganize myself with my new wave, or my last wave of reinforcements. And Pingu's trying to shore up his own line as well. Now, this wasn't a bad strategy here from Polska, but he's opened himself out to be outflanked. We've got units incoming here on his right, and he has no answer for it to try and drive them back. It just seems like Polska's being overwhelmed and there's nothing he can do. England's just walking all over him. Mind you, this probably isn't the fairest of matchups. Polska is a 7-pointer and England here was a 9-pointer. But that was a good strike there from the Polska cavalry. And also, to be fair, no support was actually sent his way to help. So that's a little regret I have. And I think England's just going to try and walk all over him now. There's not much he can do to repel them. Like, he's got a sizable cav force, but England, as you know, most of these units can form squares, so such a threat from them isn't as bad as it could be for others. I think Polska's best chance for survival is to fall back to us. So I said Prussia before, there wasn't a Prussian faction. It was just the Russian faction. The glorious French line here. Now, I don't know what I was thinking. I got a big gap here that could be moving up my forces to outflank each section of this Austrian line. And I'm not moving forward. Like, I didn't see it. But Right now I'm thinking, what are you doing, Scouts? There's an opportunity here to take advantage, to try and outflank my opponent, and I'm not taking it. This is my cav I'm just putting over here to try and annoy Austria, or try and draw his eyes elsewhere from the line as well. Meanwhile, it looks like our French ally has engaged England over here. That's probably why I didn't move up on Pingu's right. But he is sending out reinforcements to help out.
Our men are
I think that artillery just shot his own men. There are points in the field today, but this was a battle to the death. Russia here is just biding his time. We had a little bit of a cav engagement over here. Didn't go so well for me. My unit's gone. And I didn't succeed in taking out my opponent, who was heavy cav.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
My general was hiding behind that building, but seeing my line falter, I tried to move my general over there to, you know, inspire the troops, keep them in the fight. I don't know what happened with this unit. For some reason I lost control of it and they started doing their own thing. Okay, looks like Polska here has re-engaged England.
Our men are running, sir.
Probably should have fallen to shoot him. I don't think charging in is a good idea. Well, that was a good charge there. Cavalry's moving up. See, if Polska does finally falter, then there's nothing protecting our rear. And then we're caught between a rock and a hard place here. At the time I'm just focused on this fight. I'm separating my army. I break off a large contingent to try and deal with the Austrian contingent over here. What I feel will be sufficient to win. And I started moving up thinking Pingu was going to move up with me, but then he fell back, so I thought I should fall back too. Ottoman's charging over here. We surrounded the Austrian elite, but we got Russian reinforcements coming in. And that gives Austria the edge in that fight. He was losing that. And now they have cav superiority. Fortunately, a lot of my units can form square, so I got that going for me at least. But still, that's not a good situation to be in. Alright. So I don't understand Russia just sitting there like that the whole time. He's just sitting there. Also, Britain just hovering in the shadows. Not really engaging. Also, my artillery got taken up by Austria before it was even used. Another big oversight from myself. Now, this artillery from Austria shooting through the big gap here, which I complained about earlier. It's not really attacking. Was affecting my army somewhat. Wasn't the biggest problem in the world. But I think maybe that's why I shifted to the left earlier. Not to really engage so much Austria, but to get out of the line of fire from the artillery. But when I saw England coming my way here, I had no choice but to fall back. Alright, since our enemy isn't moving towards us, we are moving towards them. And then they move away. Oh, bloody hell. Now, while this is annoying and feels like poor sportsmanship, it's a sound strategy. They're just buying time. They're waiting for England to come in and hit us from the rear. They see no reason to charge forth when they have the advantage to sit back and wait. It's kind of interesting. England took a back seat to this fight. He was at the forefront at the very beginning and then just suddenly disappeared and then reappeared much later. Okay, Austria's coming in. He spotted an opportunity to take out France's artillery. His pride and joy. I don't know how they managed to fight. But they did. I think he succeeded in killing more of his own troops than the Austrians there.
Our men are running, sir.
Trying to help Ottoman take on Austria. Broke off my force to take on England. Austria's got a large portion of troops just sitting there right now, which I am fine with. I've got one lone unit out here, which I seemingly just forgot about. Yeah, if a player's not going to engage you, you shouldn't charge after him. Unless you've got the manpower to do so. Bloody artillery is hitting my troops over here pretty hard, actually. We've got 27 minutes left on the clock here. See more of those white coats fall. Kind of a hard slog. Finally, Russia's moving up. Should work in France's favour. You can see in the map the blue team's slowly encircling us. So they're weakening our right flank here. Maybe the Cav should be charging into the Russian infantry, and they're not really known for their squarables. And if I say that, the one unit that can probably form square does. Oh, the Ottomans are eyeing a strike. France is about to sandwich here between Russia and Austria. Okay, France broke the Austrians. And he broke the Russians. Good work. The Grenadiers. The pride and joy of the French army. Oh, these guys here, they're very tired. That's why they're moving so slowly. Well, the Russian ranks are a little bit thin. Ottoman's done a number on him there. My general is close, trying to inspire the troops. Let's have a look here at our perimeter. Russia is making a move here on the Ottomans. If he breaks through, we're going to fall pretty fast. Russia here has already got into the ranks of the Ottomans.
Our men are running, sir.
I've got one unit over here holding off against some Highlanders, which is probably very stupid. But that's all I can do. I don't have anything else. My army's falling apart here. My perimeter is shrinking. I'm trying to keep my men alive as best I can.
Our men are running, sir.
Come on, Bingo. Yeah, it's not too far away now. The Grenadiers, they're charging. They're tired, but they're charging.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, we killed the enemy general here. Bring back militia's general. Okay, so you killed the Russian general there. You might actually succeed in routing most of the Russian forces here. Yep.
Our men are running, sir.
Okay, there goes my general. Annihilated by the English. My line has faltered. Pingu is trying to survive, but he's being slowly surrounded. Same goes for my ally. So the Austrians are charging into Osmali. They're going to try and finish Pingu off with a bayonet charge, a mass bayonet charge. Or they're going to just surround him and fire until he falls. England's already done the same thing here to France. Alright. Oh, it was going to be a good charge, but England got off enough shots, I reckon. Ah, they broke. Well, France might be able to fight off Russia here. Mali is still standing. Oh yeah, I was sort of proud of this. I had a cav unit here. I saw the Austrian general just standing by himself, and I was just walking until I got close, and then I ran. Yes, this general's mine. I'm gonna kill him. Jeez, it feels like they're taking forever, don't they? Straight through the bushes.
We have killed their generals. Now they must.
Wiped out the entire unit. Oh, Osmali's getting one last banger charge. Okay, he's gone. And now I'm coming after their artillery. That caused me so much trouble earlier on. And I think, oh, there goes Pingu's general. Jeez, now they're tired. First winded, then tired. Doesn't take much to bugger out the cavalry, does it? And Pingu said, I don't think you have enough cavalry to slaughter them all there, scouts. And well, yeah, you're probably right. Sako's still got one unit in play. Meanwhile, Russia and I are going to face off.
This battle is almost done.
This is heavy Russian cav. Well, we broke each other at the same time, so I won that fight just, I reckon. Yeah, I'll probably fast forward to the end. I think that's it there, guys. Yep, we're finished there. So, Pingu got 850, Francis got 394, Sake 649, and myself 826. The Dude of Wellington 1575. Bring Back Militia 1120. The British Fisherman Machine 1124, and Scottish Person 885. My kill counts here range from 107 all the way down to probably zip. But my chasseurs were the best unit I think I had there, and not really that surprising. They got the most kills. Artillery, I didn't do very well this match. But, you know, you gotta show the good with the bad. You gotta show when you're a legend, and you also gotta show when you screw up. And I messed up on that one. Still, it was a great match. Thank you to all that participated, and well done to the Wellington Annie's team on their victory today. If you want to see your own Total War replay featured here on this channel, guys, don't forget to check out those links you'll find in this video's and every video description below. They're the ways you can send me through your Total War replay here. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. See you all in the next Total War battle.